Around 2:30 in the night, I was returning home on foot from the office after a night shift. Due to the absence of vehicles, the deserted and long roads of the metropolis have been accompanying me for the past 1.5 years. Oh God! Such long and airy roads. They seem to never end. They just keep on going, without any sign of stopping. Some places are so densely dark that you can't even tell where your feet are landing, while in other places, the beauty of the shimmering white lights from the lamp posts on the deserted roads is mesmerizing. Due to the daily routine, I am no longer afraid of these deserted and dark roads. The heavy traffic and hustle and bustle on these deserted and lengthy roads during the day make even walking a step feel burdensome in the merciless heat of May. Sweat dripping from my forehead, and suddenly feeling a slight cool breeze. The cool breeze brushing against the sweat on my forehead provides such relief. In such moments, who wouldn't feel like humming? Moving forward with a hum, suddenly my eye stopped at one place. A respectable looking woman was standing on the roadside. She must have been about 150 feet away. A small bag hung on her shoulder and a briefcase lay near her feet. The way she had covered her head with the pallu of her white printed sari made her look like a homely housewife. But it's so late at night. Moreover, on the highways passing through the city, it seemed odd. Maybe she was made to get off the bus and had to get down here due to some reason for the bus being late at night. Perhaps her home is somewhere nearby. Or maybe she's waiting for an auto rickshaw or a rickshaw. But where would she find a rickshaw so late at night? Perhaps a family member is coming to pick her up. Perhaps. While thinking, I got very close to her. Our eyes met, but she didn't flinch even a bit. She just kept staring at me steadily. Not a hint of fear, despite encountering a rough-looking person like me in such a dark and deserted night, all alone. At least one would expect her to feel scared upon seeing someone like me. But she just kept staring, no expression on her face. Yes, a smile lingered on her lips. I got embarrassed and had to look away. What if she's up to something? Then I suddenly jerked my head. What business do I have with her? I quickly stepped past the unknown girl. Overwhelmed by fear and embarrassment, I didn't dare to look back. While walking, I reached another road. Now that road and the girl had completely disappeared. Perhaps there wasn't any ghost after all. A road that seemed somewhat safe a while ago now started to look terrifying. I wanted to reach home as soon as possible. In this hurry, I started walking at an incredible pace and taking big strides. I had barely covered a kilometer when a scream escaped my mouth. The girl was standing almost 50 yards ahead, on the roadside, in the same manner as before. Bag on her shoulder and briefcase on the ground. When did she come here? There's only one road. Neither did any car pass, nor did she start running ahead of me. My whole body was drenched in sweat due to fear. I felt like tonight was my last night. That ghostly girl would devour me in a few moments. I started running as fast as I could. I ran so fast that I didn't even realize when the girl fell behind. I kept running, and finally stopped only when I reached home. My breath was ragged. I stood outside the house for a few moments, controlling my breath. The next day, I reached the office around 5 in the evening and narrated the entire incident to an elderly colleague. Chuckling, Uncle Rahim said, "Oh, not talking about the washroom nearby? The slaughterhouse where animals are slaughtered. Son, that road is very dangerous. Many accidents have happened there. Many people have been crushed by speeding cars. I've heard that even a girl who was waiting for the bus for many years was run over by a truck. Not just you, but many people have seen it. But son, that girl's soul seems kind. She never harms anyone." I was stunned and troubled. How will I ever venture out on that road again at night? I was trembling with fear, facing the soul of the girl, not daring to look her in the eyes anymore. After tonight, I won't go on that road anymore. It's best for me.